Here we go. Get you a muffin. Lord of mercy, some heavy
What are
muffin.
you doing to him? For the love of Pete, man, come on.
Get you muffins just to get your attitude settled down.
God, they're about frozen.
Get you in the right frame of mind. It's not raining this morning, which is a very welcomed thing. Turned off a little cool, and the wind's still trying to blow that front out of here, so it's going to be a bit gusty. Alright, quick little update. These beef about screwed up a good thing. We're not going to get on the side that we wanted to because we've had some guys come in. It's been like always, it's always some kind of friggin' butter. She's all eyes, buddy. Good God, must have been a half dozen of them. They got a dozen hens, at least. I'm confused. The gobblers ran over the hill, all three of them. And then you just saw it just seemed in a little boy trying to crawl up on them. And he's got them rubber boots on. And he's boogered the piss out of them, so on to plan B or C or whatever we end up on. So we're back at it. We're in a creek bottom, a little narrow creek bottom that we saw a gobbler at the end of yesterday in the rain. We're trying to turn him up basically, and the wind's kicking it, so we're trying to get down low, see if we can hear a little bit. drumming up there. That's three turkeys just gone. We only saw two.
They cut you off.
I'll be getting closer.
Get in them bushes right there. Yeah.
I think I'm right here.
Closer.
That's the big bird.
You see him? You be getting where I can see him on that arm.
Yeah.
Can I make it?
I don't know. Better stay still.
Long beard. Huh?
Yeah.
Get him. He's strutting.
Yeah.
I can hear him drumming. Damn, he sounds like he's close enough to shoot.
He just about is. He is if I could shoot him.
You are.
I said he is if I could shoot him. I'm 99% sure there's a full fan in there. 99.
They all strutting.
Two of them.
Can you see him right now?
Bits and pieces, like the whole time I've been sitting here. There's a draw between us and them. See it?
That fence is running straight as a string up that hill. It must just be a hole on the ridge side.
Stoop down and let's walk to that clump.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to mess it up.
I knew there was a gobbler in that bunch.
Longbeard?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I could have rolled him, but I don't want to kill him like that, you know?
Longbeard and two jakes.
Longbeard's like 4 jakes.
They scared?
That was him that came right down there to us. If we'd have sat by that black tree instead of backing up. It is not meant to happen today, boss. Welcome back to Amateur Hour. We went from 0 to hero last night when we roosted those turkeys. We really thought we were working on something, and didn't get here early enough to be the first one here this morning, and got rooted out of that spot and got that all jacked up and watched that guy bump those turkeys, and went over there and dealt with that bird at the other spot and couldn't tell if he was a jake or a gobbler, and he was a gobbler, and called up the jakes, and then went over to another spot that we found a couple gobblers the other day in the rain, and somebody was parked at it. So we're back where we started this morning without really much of a plan other than just getting out here so that we can get out of the vehicle and put our ears on this stuff and cross our fingers that one gobbles, and we can possibly get in the game before this day is over. Roosting turkeys. It may look a little funny, but I really am roosting turkeys. Got a motel here, and a creek bottom goes up this motel. These two little old ladies outside the door yesterday said, yeah, we hear one gobbling every morning down here in this creek below the hotel. That's public hunting. Well, I saw him down there the other morning in the rain. Decided to leave him and wait for better weather so that we could video it, because it was pissing rain the other day. Went in there today and wrestled with him a little bit and could have killed him today. Y'all probably see bits and pieces of that. He's got 4 Jake buddies. We called them in, then we called them all in, including him, but our setup was terrible. They got behind a thick clump of bushes, brushy stuff, and he wouldn't cross it. I got to sit out there and watch him dance and gobble for heck 10 minutes or so. Then had to convince myself that it really was a longbeard, because I just got to see bits and pieces of him, and I crawled up there. Sure enough, it was a longbeard and a handful of jakes, and by the time I figured out it was a longbeard, they had one of the hens had kind of picked me off, and they kind of started moving off, and it just wasn't right. Everything wasn't right. So Chubbs went to try to roost the gobblers that we were on this morning, that the guys come in and beat us there. So we kind of sit back and basically just watched the show, and we did go up high to see if they went up high, and ended up getting close to a hen that was on the roost, and it was pretty close to the gobblers, but didn't want to get in there to where we wanted to be because those guys' truck was there, didn't know where they were at and whatever. Came over here and dealt with this guy, but anyways, he's going back over to try to roost them. And I climbed up in the room. I said, I'm gonna try to roost that devil we dealt with over here by the room. And sure enough, I climb up. I'm in the room here. You ain't gonna be able to see him probably, but on that far hillside right out there, there's a strutting turkey with his 4 Jake buddies. 2 hens just went down this way. I think he's either gonna roost, there's a creek bottom we dealt with him in, it was real pretty right off this side, or he's gonna roost in that creek bottom there that goes up. But we're gonna sit right here and cross our fingers that no other turkey hunters are watching this gobbler. We're gonna see where he goes. See him strutting right there on that hill. See if I can zoom in for you. See him right there? He just figured out a little nook where he ain't getting messed with by nobody until now. So I'm hoping to see which tree he flies up in, and I'm gonna let it get dark, let him get up there, and I'm gonna bail off the side of this parking deck like you ain't never seen. Tuck and roll. See if we can't get him up in a tree and whoop him in the morning.